Hey guys, so today I thought we could do another use what's in my collection video. And I know that these might get repetitive, and I'm gonna try to kind of make it a little bit more fun. We're not gonna go through my collection all over again, because you've all seen it not long ago, and I've really not added to it since then. So the reason I wanted to do this was I wanted to use the makeup that I have on hand, but I have been seeing on Instagram people who do like pan challenges, P-A-N, and I was like, what is that? What panning challenges? I don't understand. And so what they do basically is they are challenging themselves to use the makeup they already have in their collection without purchasing more, and they are trying to hit pan on an eyeshadow palette that they have in their collection. So I thought, that sounds very interesting and intriguing to me because I have tons of makeup, as you guys know, and it needs to be used. And it doesn't need to just be sitting here. So I do use it. I do cycle through it. It's not that it is just sitting here. However, you know, it doesn't get the love that it deserves all the time. So the whole point in this, I wanted to do kind of like a series, and I guess we're going to call it a panning series. And I'm going to work to pan a certain eyeshadow palette. That's going to be my goal. And I'm going to start small because if I start too big, I'm going to overwhelm myself and I'm not going to be able to hit my goal. And I'm going to be just so scattered and not be able to do it. I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with the Feverish palette from C Color. Not had this for very long. However, I really like it. I use it quite a bit. These colors I use a lot. And so let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. So this is August the 4th, and I'm going to challenge myself that by September 4th, I'll hit pan, since it's the 4th, let's say 4. I'll hit pan on 4 of these shadows. You think I can do it in 30 days? Let's see. Let's see if I can. So we're going to start today using some of these shadows. So we're going to get started using some of these shadows today. I'm really excited to do it. I'm excited to use what I have in my collection and slow down my makeup purchases. For one, I need to quit buying makeup. That's a huge reason why I want to do this. But number 2, just to really use what I have and not be so wasteful, because I know you can look at my collection and think you're very wasteful. I know. So I'm going to show you that I'm going to work to not be so wasteful. So this is the palette we're going to go with. So I'm going to do my eyes first today, just for something different. So I think I'm going to do my eyebrows first, because once I do my eyebrows, it kind of gives me a roadmap for my eyeshadow. I used this pencil in my Believe Beauty video, and I kept saying, I need to figure out how to sharpen it. I need to figure out how to sharpen it. Well, you just sharpen it. So that was all you had to do. However, it broke, so this slides out on me. I think I can still use it without issue. So that's the goal here. So I'm gonna use it today. But it can be sharpened, in case you were wondering. Okay, so I put my eyebrows on. I put some eyeshadow primer on, and now I'm going to go into this shade here and just set that primer. Guess what I did? I washed all of my eyeshadow brushes. It took me forever and a day, but I did it. I did it in a night. I'm just kidding about forever and a day. But I did it, took at least a couple hours, and I'm not exaggerating, because I like to really clean them very, very good. I did stop in between, so it's not like it was a full 2 hours or something, but you know, I had other stuff going on here, doing laundry and different things. So it was nice to have clean brushes again. I just want to say, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to purchase any more makeup. I'm going to slow down on my purchases for sure. That is my goal. I am not ready to make the commitment that I'm not going to buy any more makeup, because that's just, it's not realistic for me. I would love to say that, and then I'm going to run out of like my favorite foundation or something and need to replace it, and then I'd feel guilty by saying, oh, I'm never going to buy any more makeup this year. That's just not realistic. But what I will say is I'm going to slow down on my purchases considerably, and that is for sure going to happen. That is not just a maybe. I'm going to try. That is for sure going to happen. And I'm going to try to clear out some of the older things in my collection that I've not used in a while. So I'm trying to move some of those things forward, so that I can use them and stop putting them to the back of my drawer or wherever, just so that they can be utilized. Okay, I'm going to go into this like camely brown color. Use that as my transition. Have I used this in a video before? I don't remember. Now to just kind of do those edges a little bit, just to kind of soften them a tiny bit, because that is dark. That is a dark transition shade. I'm just going to go back with this lighter shade and just kind of fluff the edges. And a lot of times I'll do this and I just edit it out of the video because I feel like you guys don't want to see it. You don't want to see me blending. But I'm going to leave most of the complexion products out of this video, so I'm gonna put this little tidbit in here. See the difference? See how it's much more smoky, blown out? I think a lot of times you all see the edited version and you think that I blend things really, really quickly and then it doesn't take me a little bit. That's not the case. My eyes definitely take the longest out of all of my makeup. Like I can throw my face on, like my foundation and everything. I can throw that on so quick. My eyes are definitely what take the longest. So usually I try to, you know, spend more time on them than anything else. I try to hurry it along as much as I can, but it doesn't always happen. But the good thing about it is most of the time I try to conserve what time I do have for the eyes. So that's just, I just want to let you know, if you're going to do your eyeshadow and you're feeling like, gosh, this is taking me forever, and her videos look like they're so quick, it's not a quick thing. If you're wanting a good eyeshadow look, you're gonna have to spend a little bit of time blending. Sometimes I'll even look in the mirror and I'll think, oh, this needs blended a little bit more, and I go back. So sometimes I see it when I'm talking to you all. So yep, looks good. We're doing a little bit more of a warm tone look today, I think. So I'm gonna take this darker brown. I'm like dirtying up every brush I washed. I'm gonna dip into that brown. I'm going to keep this on the outer edge, but upward as much as possible. Now the point of keeping it upward is to keep my eye drawn upward so it looks not downturned and draggy. So then I'm just going back in with the bigger, fluffier brush, buffing it out. The secret to a good blend is going like back and forth. And I know sometimes you just want a quick application. This is not a quick application. If you want a quick application, throw something on your lid and go. Throw something in the crease and go. But if you're wanting something a little bit more in depth, you've got a little bit more time to spend, then definitely go back and forth a little. These sea color shadows, super pigmented. If you remember, these palettes are super, super inexpensive. I'm gonna go into this shade right next to that brown. They don't have names for me to tell you the colors. And I'm kind of overlapping it a bit. Then I'm going to go into like this rose gold shade. And then for the inner corner, I'm going with this lightest shade. Lightest shimmer. Natasha Denona bronze palette, who? We don't need her. We have this. We don't need her. I'm just kidding. The Natasha Denona bronze palette is not like, this isn't like a dupe for it or anything like that. But we can get a bronzy eye with an $8 palette. We don't need a $65 palette. Just saying. Okay, so I'm done with the top of the eye for now. I did have a little bit of fallout, but that's not a big deal because we didn't do our face yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this liner brush and I'm going to go in with this black and line across my lash line here. And then if I wanted it even smokier, I could take my little brush and smoke it a little bit. Oh, through there. Smoke it out. You definitely don't have to, but can you see the difference that like that's a little bit smokier, this is a little bit more defined? Beautiful. Let me finish the face. I'll be right back. Okay, let's finish the bottom lashes. So I'm gonna take the liner brush and I'm gonna go into the dark brown color. Take that up against that bottom lash line. And then I'm going to take, just to give like a little pop of color, I'm going to take this coral color. I guess it's orange coral. And just fluff that along through there. Take a little brown in the waterline. I'm going to use a little bit of the highlighter that I used on the brow bone and in a corner. And there it is. Very simple and easy. I really love this palette. I don't think it's going to be hard for me to hit pan on 4 of these shades. I really don't. I think it's going to be quite simple. So I'm not going to like update you weekly or anything, but I'll let you know in a month how this goes, and see it on September 4th. It might actually be after September 4th. It'll probably be around that next week after Labor Day. I'll let you know if I hit pan. You'll find out. So I've got a good start. Can y'all see? I started really well. So, but if you've ever considered C Color Cosmetics, I say take the plunge, do it. Get you some good eyeshadows from them because they make wonderful eyeshadows. See the pigment? Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. See this little pop of color here on my bottom lash line? That just, bam, just brings a little bit of life to the eye, I think. So I think it's great, wonderful, spectacular. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit different. I know I'm still doing makeup, but it's just a little bit of a challenge to myself to use what I have in my collection and really use it, to put it to use daily. So I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait to update you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.